Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around. I wanted to get out. I think this will be a kind of a fun video. Um, I have a pretty wide gamut of really nice target pistols. Currently, one of them doesn't belong to me. The rest of these do belong to me, but spanning about 50 years of air gun technology here. So we're going to go ahead and do a four-way head-to-head. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I wanted to do this. I think it'll be pretty fun. So the first one that's actually was developed in the 60s, and I think it's still a formidable foe, is the Feinwerkbau Model 65. This particular one was made around 1985 or 1986, and still in really good working condition. And this one does belong to me. The next one is it's actually branded as a high score. You see this little emblem right here, high score model 827T. And it's basically a Diana Model 6M. It has the counter firing two pistons in there that make it basically recoil, zero recoil. All of these are very low recoil and set up for high-end target shooting. So that one would represent the 70s. Really don't have anything from the 80s specifically. I think maybe this particular model here may have originated in the 80s. This one was made in the 90s. But I have the IZH, or no, this is a Baikal, IZH-46M. And this one is a single stroke pneumatic. So those other two are actually both spring powered, different methods of recoil elimination on those. And then the final one that is actually the newest technology is my Venturi Comp10. And that one supposedly is like entry level competition grade. The rest of these were in their day were, you know, kind of a much more high end. So I think any one of them has a chance. So I have these. These are 10-meter targets, 10-meter Olympic style targets, and the center X. You got a center X, and then you got a 10 on the outer ring there, and then 9, 8, 7, and 6. This is actually, this would be the full-size target that they would use with all the way out to a 1 ring. Hopefully we don't have to worry about missing out into a 1 ring with any of these pistols. But I thought I'd start out with the oldest one first and make my way up to the newest. So the oldest one is actually the high score by date. This one was made in 1978. Like I said, the the Feinwerkbau was made in about 85 or 86. I actually purchased it from the original owner, and then the Baikal was made, I believe 97 is when the date code is on that one. And then this Comp10 is actually serialized on here. Where does it go? I know it's on here somewhere. All right, well, it's brand new production. So I think it was made, I don't know where I can't find the serial number right off the bat here, but I think it was made in 2024, so made last year. But the high standard is a standard break barrel. And we're just going to take 5 shots at each target, add up the score, and see which one does the best. Using Meister Coogan wad cutters 7.0. All of these guns seem to shoot these really, really well. And I'm going to do the traditional hand in the pocket silver medalist winning stance. I don't see where that went, but it looks, I don't know. This particular gun was sent to me by channel member Randy to be resealed. I did replace the piston seal in it, and it is running really good now. I see that one. That one went a little high, I don't know. All right, let's keep going. All right. I see that one a little off to the right. All right, 2 more for this guy. Ooh, I pulled that one a little low. That was me. All right, 1 more. I don't think this is going to be a terrible score, though. whatever is wrong with these scores is going to be attributed to me and not the gun for sure. All right, that one looks like a 10. All right. That is the high score. Now we'll move on to the Feinwerkbau. All right, so this one is a side lever. And put your pellet into the loading port right there. Close it back down, and now we're ready to go. Upper right. So the Diana has 2 pistons, the main piston that actually compresses the air, and then another piston that flies backwards, and they counteract each other so you don't feel any recoil at all. This one, the whole upper assembly rides on a sled, so again, you don't feel any of the recoil from the piston moving. And again, I purchased this from the original owner. He is still a channel subscriber. He lives in California. That's looking good. All right, 2 more for this guy. Doing good on time. Nope, I pulled that one. So so this one and the Baikal are the 2 that I have the most practice time with. So I would suspect that that gives them both a little bit of an edge out of any of them. go. Looks like another 10, so that might be a 49. That'll be tough to beat. Now we'll move on to the Baikal. This is this is one magnificent gun. Now this one's a single stroke pneumatic. You pull that all the way open till this bail opens up here. Now you load your pellet right into the breech right here. Close that back down. And now you close that down, and that compresses your little puff of air for the pellet. Ah. I'm shaking. I can't imagine those Olympic guys. They do 60 shots in a round, and they do like 250 to 300 shots. If you get up into the gold medal rounds, you'll be doing 300 shots in an afternoon. That's better. That's definitely not my best showing with this gun ever. All right, I'll put to the same hole as the last one. All right, so far I think the Feinwerkbau is doing the best. And I think that one went to the same hole again. So that was 3 10s in a row after I was bobbling the first couple. All right, so now the new kid on the block. This one is a PCP. You actually charge this up. This thing came fully charged from Pyramid Air, and I've been shooting it dozens and dozens and dozens of shots, and I still haven't had to put any air in it yet. So their claim of like up to 200 shots is, I think, pretty reasonable. But this one's pretty easy. You just pull up this cocking lever till it clicks, then you load a pellet right into the breech right here. So out of the 4, this one's the easiest one to shoot. I really need to shape these grips a little bit better for my hand. Definitely not the most comfortable. They're not terrible, but they're not the most comfortable either. All right, it looks like a 10. Might be a 10, right on the edge of it. All these have magnificent triggers, just magnificent triggers. A little low on that one. If I had to guess, the Baikal probably has the best one as it sits right now, as far as weight goes and feel. went in one of the first 3 holes. I'm not sure which one. I'll have to review the downrange footage probably for all of those to figure out what the proper score is for them, but I think they're all doing great. That looks like an X. So anyway, I'll review those targets, add them up, and I'll bring you guys back on in a minute. Stand by. Alrighty, I am back, and that was really close, actually. Very good shooting by all 4 pistols. Definitely not my best showing with the Baikal, but we'll start out with the 2 lowest scores and move our way up to the winner. So the high standard actually ended up with a 10, a 9, 2 8s, and a 9 for a 44. Good shooting, good shooting. Like I said, it's the one that I've got almost the least amount of practice with, and I think it's still breaking in. I've probably got, I'm sure, less than 50 shots since I resealed it. So the next one was the Baikal, which also had, I was pulling them all high, so I didn't get any 10s on that one, but I still ended up with a 44, which is a really nice score. Then the the Feinwerkbau really showed right up, and ended up with a really nice 46, couple 10s in there, really nice. And then the PCP shows up, and that's just one smooth shooting gun. I'm really glad I bought that, but that one ended up with a 47, couple of 9s in there, 3 9s and a 10, 2 10s. But there you go. Really pretty cool stuff. Got the Comp10, got the Feinwerkbau 65. The good old Diana. I'll be getting that back to Randy very soon. And last but not least, my Baikal. This is actually the first one of this group that I have ever had, so I've got a lot of practice with that one, but I don't know why it was shooting so high today. I did actually shoot a practice group with each one, and I shot that one just fine. But Comp10 takes this win, and it's a deserving gun for sure. It's a magnificent piece. I don't know why they call it an entry level. I guess I'll have to buy a good one to figure out what the difference is between entry level and so-called good one. But hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.